before you extend the date, I personally want to acknowledge and then congratulate President Tinubu for opening the border and for allowing duty-free goods to come into Nigeria. I am happy that Professor Ango mentioned that it is too late to make any input for this agricultural season, which invariably will affect prices in the future, will affect production in the future, because there is no way a 50 kilogram of fertilizer costing 40,000 and you expect a farmer to come and sell you at a low price. That is not obtainable at all. Two things is this. Now we have had good 8 years without importation, and prices were seemingly going upward. It has not yielded the production capacity that Nigeria was looking for, because there are a lot of structural challenges to agricultural production. Flooding is one. In 2018, over 40% of rice cultivated in Nigeria was washed away by flooding. How do you close that gap? I have said it times that number. If we don't look at the population, if we don't look into, I disagree with anybody that say we have sufficient food for two reasons. One, in any community you are, let every household has purchasing power to go to market. You will not see that food again. All the food that you see. And speculators also are not helping matters. Even when Professor Akinwumi was faulting the federal government, I remember he was Minister of Agriculture during Goodluck Jonathan. There was a percentage of import. That percentage of import is just to augment the domestic capacity need. And that is why price was stable at that period. But since we removed that temporary measures which are augmenting our production, bandits chase away farmers. Flooding took away what we produce. Not only that, a lot of incentives that are targeted for agriculture in trillions disappeared without going to agriculture during Buhari administration. So now, from experience, Professor Ango mentioned that food is coming from the Middle Belt. Middle Belt starts from Abuja and Nasarawa State. On Saturday, I followed from Abuja to Kefi. There was a place, market, in between Akwanga and Lafia. Whoever that is boarding that road knew that you can have any volume of yam at that point. It was empty. How can somebody tell me that we have sufficient food? Professor has forgot a lot of issues. There is a farm in Nasarawa in Doma that are cultivating rice, but they are exporting it. There are rice production centers in many parts of Nigeria, but they are being exported. Our cassava is exported. Our ginger is exported. So all this export is creating shortages in the local markets. And now speculators, because they are guaranteed, they have tested in 2015-16 that the border is closed, and then speculators emerge. Where he is coming from, Makarfi, there are speculators that are buying and hoarding. In Giwa, there are people that are buying and hoarding. In Kano, there are two centers, they are buying and hoarding. In Saminaka, I was there. There are stores where they are hoarding. All these are speculators, and they are taking advantage. Let me be precise. All economic principles are under assumptions. If those assumptions are not met, don't go to protectionism. You are just protecting. Who are you to protect when the entire nation is telling you that they are hungry and you are saying there is food? Where is the food? Look, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu must be commended for taking this bold step. I am from the north. Let me learn this issue, because it's an issue that is affecting general price level. How can a rice that is produced at 40,000 naira for 50 kilogram of fertilizer, that is one input, transport cost, other insecticides, pesticide, whatever, even the cost of hiring land has doubled. Yes. Do you understand? Yes. So The price of 50 kilogram production of rice produced in Nigeria is above 70,000. I bought one recently. Look, we have a mill who hold the internet, who hold the rice. Right, last week I was in Federal Ministry of Finance trying to clear goods that we import, boilers, for us to continue production. There is no paddy. All this expansion we want to make, there is no paddy. So there is need to understand the concept of food security in relation to price, the concept of food security in relation to affordability, the concept of food security for the life of the nation. Because who are you protecting? Are you protecting agri sector, or you are protecting the Nigerians in this manner? These are issues.